gentlemen, Heather Ayling has just run her 100th half marathon! Now, Heather's half marathon journey, and a lot of you might know this, started on this very tow park. And in fact, it was the Thames Park Potter back in 2019. So, 6th of June 2019. And rather strangely, we had the aid station in exactly this same position. We don't often pitch it here. So your journey to 100 half marathons actually started like right there. And you've just concluded it right there. Now I normally start with the statistics, and today's not going to be any different. So I'm going to start by talking about Heather's 100 half marathons and some of the things she's done. But first and foremost, there's something that Heather has done that no one else has ever done on their journey to 100 half marathons, and that is all 100 of them, every single one of them has been a Phoenix running half marathon. Heather has never run a half marathon anywhere else, and that is totally unique. We've had a couple of ladies in the past who've got close, so we've had some previous record holders. Both of them actually either are or have been here today. So Vicky Burr, who ran 89 of her 100, was here earlier, she's gone. And Annabelle, who is over there, set the original bar really high at 71. Today, you effectively raised that bar so high that it actually could never be beaten. Nobody else could ever do it for the first time. So 100 half marathons, all Phoenix. And what we did is just a little extra touch. Is actually, I went back through your electronic results, and I changed all your bib numbers from 1 to 100, so they're all sequential now. All your digital bibs, if you ever wanted to go and download them, you never get them in the wrong order. Number 1 is number 1, number 7 is number 7, and today is obviously number 100. Now we also turn people's journey to 100 half marathons into a unique pin number. Yours, we've established, started here, went on here, the middle bit was here, 3/4 over was here, and now it's finished here. So of your 100 half marathons, 17 of them are Phoenix Fridays. I had to find some stats in there because I couldn't tell you how many of them were Phoenix because all of them were Phoenix. What else have we got? So your unique pin number. So now this is the number of days that have elapsed since that very first half marathon up until today. So your unique pin number is 1981, the year I was born. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. So 1981, so 1,981 is the number of days it's taken you to run 100 half marathons, and that's obviously not a very long time period. So in actual fact, 5 years, 5 months, and 1 day. And I also, one other thing that I want to say today, I want to sort of tell you a little story and give you a little example of the kind of person that Heather is. So not only has she achieved some amazing statistics there, but actually you're really, really inspirational. And I know that a lot of people, there are a lot of people standing behind the camera today. So there are family, but there are lots of friends who come to see you achieve your dream of running 100 half marathons today. And you've become very, very inspirational. A lot of people refer to you to the mum of the toe. But I just wanted to tell you a little story to set a real example of just what an incredible lady Heather is and what an inspiration she is. And this is a recent thing, so I'm really quite apt. So a few weeks ago, we had a young chap who signed up for a 10k the night before. And he arrived in the morning, didn't know anybody, his name was Liam. And he turned up, he had trainers on that were 2 sizes too small and 2 pairs of socks on. We didn't notice that till he was a little bit later on in his ride. But he turned up, and he went out on his first lap, and he came back, and he went out on his second lap, which was going to be the end of his run, and he got back after his second lap, and he came up to Ayling, he said, I just met her out on the toll park. She's done like 96 half marathons. So you've probably just run into Heather, because she's doing 100 in a few weeks' time here. He said, yeah. He said, well, if she can do 100 half marathons, I'm going to do 2 more laps. So I'm going to do, and he'd never done a half marathon before, so I'm going to run a half marathon today. And off he went on his 3rd lap, and he came back on his 4th lap, and something happened and he ended up running 5, and then 6 seemed to take care of himself. Nobody stops at 7, and all of a sudden he got back and he'd run 8 laps. So actually he came from nowhere and he ran a marathon. what he doesn't actually know is that, okay, he did the running bit, but actually you're the reason that he did that. So he met Heather for one lap, right, lap 2, which should have been his finishing lap. And you inspired him to not only go on and run a half marathon, but then to keep going. But the story doesn't finish there, because on that particular day, we were down at the pub just down there, and I was sitting down behind the aid station, and it was towards the tail end of the day, a little bit quieter, and I noticed Heather is still there. Heather, you know, she hangs around a little bit, but she tends to do her running, and then she sort of heads for home. She'd finished a little while ago, and she came and sat next to me. I said, "Oh, you're right, Heather." "Yeah." I said, what are you doing still here?" As if I didn't know. I said, "You're waiting for Liam to finish, aren't you?" Because by then she knew he was doing a marathon. Not only did you inspire him to do that marathon, but actually, she's so nice, she wants to wait and see him finish that first marathon. And I just think that's a brilliant example of the sort of person that you are. You inspired him to do a half marathon, then a marathon, and then you waited for him to finish so you could congratulate him across the line. And he's been back since. Because he wanted to come back and do another marathon, which he did. He desperately wanted to be here today, and actually he was here today, because he came down this morning and he wanted to see you. He couldn't hang around today. He's coming to run his 3rd or 4th marathon now, as he will be starting tomorrow. But what he did leave for you was these flowers. So these are from Leo, and he brought those down this morning, and he was truly gutted that he couldn't stay around, but he thought, "You're a bunch of flowers." And you know, who knows where his journey's going to go now because of you. You know, and I love the way that actually all these running journeys, whether they be marathons, half marathons, they all crisscross in this kind of spider's web. You never know who's going to be at which race and who's going to be inspired by what. And that's just one example. I know for a fact there are lots of people here who are inspired by what we've achieved today. So we've got a few extra accolades as well. We've already had 10 bottles of alcohol. What was he thinking? So we've got some goodies. So we've got, first of all, we have got the club colour wings. So that's a little thank you for obviously choosing to celebrate your day with us, as well as the other 99. So a set of Phoenix wings for you. We have got, it is a 101 event. See, there's another little story in there. Heather's actually done 101 Phoenix events, so there is one event that she has done, which was basically a 10k, 6.6 miles. And I remember that event because you were, that's the one time actually I've seen you, I think, truly upset. And what you did was, the day before, you had run back-to-back half marathons. So we did 2 events in a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. And you decided that was something that you were going to do, because you never done it before. And you did the first one, and I remember you really, really struggled with the second one. In fact, you were sitting in the aid station after the second one in absolute pieces. And then you came back on the Sunday to do a third one of the weekend. Your feet were not in the best of ways, so you didn't do it. And I know you were really upset. So what did Heather do? Because she was really upset. She booked another double back to back about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Then she came back and nailed that. So that is another testament of what you do when you struggle. You come back and do it again and do it better. So brilliant. So we have also got a commemorative 100 number. I'm surprised you can still see that because there are so many squiggles and signatures on there from everybody who's come to that run today. So there's that for you. We have then got the coveted 100 Half Marathon Club orange and silver baton. Now this one is really special because for those of you that are in the know, if you set a record in terms of the number of your events that you run that are Phoenix, we put an extra set of digits on the back. This one's got the highest digit you probably ever have. It's got 100 on there, which signifies that you are a record holder, never to be beaten. So assume the position.
What position would you like me to do today?
There you go. And then we've got the gold medal. So the 100 Half Marathon Club gold medal, which officially welcomes you into the club. Ta-da! It's Okay, and then, last but most certainly not least, we'll have
I'm so excited to get to this.
we have the 100 Half Marathon full club colour t-shirt. This one, of course, has got Heather written on the back of it. So it is my very great pleasure, my very great honour to officially welcome you into the 100 Half Marathon Club. I know you'll wear this with pride. And actually, you're not running tomorrow, are you?
No.
You are going to have a day off tomorrow. So
I've
what
got
is
10 bottles of wine to get through.
Hopefully not, because Heather's marshalling tomorrow. So she's going to be helping on the aid station. So, Heather, you've definitely earned this. This one is for you. Very good pride. Oh, one more thing. And last but not least, we have the 100 Half Marathon Club bread board. It's one of these. There we go.
Thank you, Gavin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Heather Ayling!
Wow. I did have a few changes written out, but I thought, you know, a bit like, I don't know who what's his name, Big Bang Theory, where he had all those wheels and things. I was going to have a few pages, but no, I just want to say a huge thank you. It's all so surreal. I never believed that I would be here today doing this. Never in a million years did I believe I would do this. But it's because of you guys. You know, those two, where are they? That one and that one. You know, if it hadn't been for them two girls, I'd never have been here. But you keep me going, and I just want to say huge thank you. You're just an amazing family to have. You know, my children, you know, and my friends. You know, absolutely amazing. And obviously, Rick, nobody can do this without you. You're an inspiration. You really are. My friends in there, you know, they're all going to start running now. And I don't know where Tony is. I was supposed to mention Tony 4 times because he only got mentioned 3 times in the last one. So Tony, where are you? Tony in the film. And I bet he's in the pub, that Tony. But yeah, but it was. But thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. And yeah, never anywhere else. Phoenix is just. Thank you so much. That's what I have to do now.